In the vast crystalline hall of the Xerion Imperium, thousands of alien warriors stood in rigid silence. Their armor, scales of iridescent metal, glimmered under the harsh white lights. At the far end of the hall sat Queen Valkara, the towering matriarch of the Xerion people, infamous across the galaxy for her iron rule and thunderous voice. Her eyes, 4 of them, scanned the hall with disappointment. "Is there no one brave enough to give me strong grandchildren?" she boomed, her voice shaking the crystal pillars. The warriors, champions of 100 star systems, stepped back in fear. Only one figure remained unmoving, someone small by comparison, someone soft-skinned, fragile, unimpressive by every metric the Xyrians valued. A human. Jack. He wasn't a soldier, not a diplomat, not even a trained fighter. He was a mechanic assigned to the Terran exchange program, someone who preferred wrenches over wars and engines over empires. Yet he stepped forward. A ripple went through the hall. Warriors gasped, clicking mandibles in shock. Even Queen Valkara leaned back in genuine surprise. "A human?" she roared, leaning down from her towering throne. "Do you understand what I have asked?" Jack swallowed. "You asked for someone brave. That's what I can offer." In the crowd, Sarah, another human delegate and a xenobiologist studying Xyrion physiology, felt her heart stop. Jack, for all his courage, was still human. Average height, average build, soft, warm, squishy, mortal. Everything the Xerion warriors were not. Sarah pushed through the crowd. "Jack, wait, don't do anything stupid." But Jack lifted a hand, stopping her gently. "Sarah, your research said this wasn't a marriage proposal. It's a warrior's trial by honor. Someone needs to show them humans don't run." Sarah's chest tightened. She had traveled with Jack for months. He fixed engines while she cataloged alien bones. He cracked jokes while she ran simulations. He brought her tea during long nights and stood beside her on dangerous expeditions. Somewhere in the middle of deep space silence, she had started to care about him. And now he was about to volunteer himself to an alien queen twice the size of a tank. Queen Valkara leaned closer, her breath hot and metallic. "Human Jack, you are soft. Your bones will break easily. Why step forward?" Jack exhaled slowly. "Because nobody else did." The hall fell silent. For the first time in years, Queen Valkara laughed, a low, thunderous sound that echoed like distant storms. "Very well, human," she rumbled. "If you seek to earn my respect, you must face the gauntlet." A massive door behind the throne opened, revealing a colossal arena filled with shifting platforms, energy traps, and mechanized beasts forged from Xerion war technology. No alien warrior had completed it in decades. Sarah stepped in front of Jack, eyes blazing. "You can't do this alone." Jack offered a small smile. "Good thing I'm not alone, then." He looked into her eyes, really looked, and something unspoken passed between them. Sarah clenched her jaw and stepped beside him. Queen Valkara tilted her head. "Two humans?" Sarah's voice was steady. "You wanted bravery. Humans travel in pairs." The queen considered this, then nodded once. "Enter. Survive. Prove that humans are worthy of standing beside my warriors." The gauntlet roared to life. Platforms shifted like tectonic plates. Heat vents erupted in scorching jets. Mechanical beasts, 6-legged, armored, glowing with plasma veins, crawled out from the walls, their metallic screeches echoing through the arena. Jack grabbed a metal rod from the ground, half weapon, half pipe. Sarah armed herself with a fallen warrior's energy spear. "Stay behind me," Jack said. Sarah snorted. "In your dreams! I'm smarter." They ran. A plasma beast lunged, but Sarah struck first, jamming her spear into the creature's underplate. It convulsed and collapsed. Jack blocked another swipe with the metal rod, sparks flying as he redirected the beast into a heat vent. The creature melted instantly, but the gauntlet didn't relent. Platforms rotated violently, threatening to throw them into bottomless shafts. Sarah stumbled, nearly falling, until Jack grabbed her waist, pulling her back with raw, desperate strength. "You okay?" he panted. Sarah swallowed hard. "Not if you drop me." They moved together after that, synchronizing without speaking. Sarah calculated patterns in the shifting platforms. Jack brute-forced open-jammed mechanisms so they'd time their jumps. Together they dodged plasma beams, dismantled traps, and outsmarted every mechanical monstrosity thrown their way. Halfway through, Sarah collapsed behind a pillar, chest heaving. "Jack, I think my leg's hit." Jack knelt, eyes burning with worry. The wound was shallow but bleeding. He tore his sleeve and wrapped her leg, hands trembling. "You're not dying today," he whispered. "Wasn't planning to," she shot back, but her voice softened. "Jack, why did you really step forward?" Jack hesitated. "Because if I didn't, someday I'd look back and regret being a coward, and I didn't want you to think I was one." Sarah froze. He wasn't doing this for glory. He was doing it for her. Before she could speak, the arena shook violently. The final beast emerged. A towering metal titan with wings of plasma and a roar that rattled bone. Sarah stood beside Jack, gripping her spear. "One last time." Jack nodded. "One last time." Together they charged. Sarah targeted the throat joint. Jack went for the leg stabilizers. The Titan fought savagely, swiping with atomic-heated claws, but the humans moved with desperate determination. A final coordinated strike, Sarah's spear driving into the chest core while Jack slammed the exposed circuitry with his rod, made the Titan explode in a shower of sparks. Silence. The gauntlet had fallen. The arena doors opened, flooded with light. Queen Valkara stood waiting, arms crossed, expression unreadable. But when the humans limped out, burned, bruised, and alive, her voice thundered through the hall. "Humans are worthy." Jack and Sarah exchanged a long, breathless look. Sarah smiled first. "So, still think you're soft?" Jack grinned. "Only where it counts."